you like Manchester? You like London, England? Fun?
Manchester?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you miss home? You miss Saudi?
ترجع البلد?
No.
He just came, so.
Yeah. So the question I'm going to ask you real quick is, what does the word terrorism mean to you? Terrorism. When I say terrorism, what does the word terrorism mean to you?
Someone who wants to hurt people to get their own views across. It's like hate, I guess. Hating on something so much you want to destroy it.
Like an incitement of hate and terror and fear and...
But if you're going to look it up in a dictionary, what would be the official definition? Right, no cheating, alright? What is a terrorist?
Well, he's not like, he doesn't know how to talk English probably.
Do you know what
شلون
that is?
يعني علي شرير bad boy يعني شلون
Bad.
What Western governments are carrying out around the world. That's what it means to me, I'll be honest about it.
Terrorism is defined as the unauthorized use of force for political gain.
Okay.
So, I mean, is that something you thought, or is it different to what you thought?
I've never thought of it like that because I've never had it portrayed to me like that.
What if I told you the official definition is, and all you guys listening as well, yeah? The official definition of terrorism is the unauthorized use of force for political gain. Is that different to what you thought it was?
Yeah.
It seems different, right?
I didn't think it was necessarily political, but...
Depends what you know political though, because that can mean a lot of
Different
things.
things, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, terrorism, the official definition is the violent acts carried out for political means.
Yeah.
And of course that also completely includes governments around the world, including Western governments that have committed horrific violent acts, such as Iraq, supporting Israel, which has been occupying Palestine for so long. All of this is billions of pounds of aid and weapons support. You know, this is political gain. It's oil money, and it's not even the people of Britain that benefit here. So they're stoking up this huge amounts of violence, and in fact the terrorism that comes the other way against us is minute compared to what we've meted out against people all over the world, not just the Middle East.
I mean, if I'm going to ask you to do something now, yeah?
Go on.
And don't feel like you have to hold back or anything, like, but can you draw me a terrorist? Or what does it look like? I want you to draw me a terrorist. What does it look like? And don't worry, you're not going to be offensive or anything.
Yeah,
Draw what comes to mind, like, you know.
I'm not a good drawer.
That's alright, don't worry, man. Just do
No
what you
worries.
can. Oh my god, I've never seen a semicircle like that in my life. It's amazing. It's going to seem strange, but can you draw me what a terrorist looks like?
Okay. There's no problem. That's it.
It's like a bit like anime, isn't it? She's it's like Goku!
Like a ninja with like a swift in his mouth. Like,
If only.
Do you guys blaze up, yeah?
no, I don't blaze up.
No.
We're Christians, so.
Jesus.
I'm gonna have to draw it in stickman. I warn you now.
Oh, it's beautiful. Is it to scale, yeah?
Yeah.
Finish it off, man. It's a real masterpiece, man. I'm gonna frame this on my wall. You've drawn what looks like to be like a capitalist or you know, an aristocrat or something, or I mean, so this to you, this is a terrorist, yeah?
Yeah, it's the biggest. Look, you have to look at the causes.
Okay, you have drawn someone hidden their face. But, I mean,
They're not intentionally white, it's just
Yeah.
because I don't have, they could be any
now
colour.
my question to you is that looking at that picture, do you think it's like, it's quite ambiguous, isn't it? If I asked you to go find the extremists, like what would you do? What do they look like? So you've drawn, and you're the most honest person because he's actually drawn it like properly, like you thought people would draw it as. You know, you've drawn essentially an Arab man or someone like, you know, like a Bedouin tribe or someone, tribal person.
Yeah, because that's all I see in the media these days. That's all I see coming on, you know, whenever they talk about terrorists and stuff, unfortunately, it is that stereotype. I mean, they have the stereotype of, you know, body checking Arab men in airports and all and stuff, and I think it is just that media portrayal, and it's almost a sad case. I'm sure not all terrorists are like that. Like, well, why didn't I draw somebody, a member of the IRA or something? So that's certainly not an Arab man, that's a white Irish man. But it's just this media stigma we have at the moment.
What's terrorism looks like.
But I mean, essentially looking at this, like there's not anything that distinguishes them apart from like their thought process, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
So,
I think that's an awful thing that a lot of people think, is that stereotypically terrorists are of Asian descent from somewhere. I think anyone can be a terrorist. You see in America, the really, really radicalised Christians burning the Quran because it's not a Bible. And you're like, that is equally terrorism.
when I asked you this, you thought I was going to get you are trying to get a specific image. Do you think that adds something to creating that division of us versus them?
It kind of depends on where you look. So if you look at someone like BBC, they take so many pains to make sure that's not the image that they portray. And then you look at something like Charlie Hebdo, and they're not really helping the situation, are they? You can blame the media, but at the same time it's our responsibility as humans to not just believe everything we read and to actually have conversations.
Okay, thanks guys for telling me. Appreciate it. Do you know where I can find some terrorists?
You are represent the English government. Aren't you do something like blow up a load of job centres or or do some hardcore shit?
I've read Muse. I've done a lot of stuff with Muse, like the tour visuals for the last album.